amplification. Don't stand in the amplification circle. Don't forget that if you do stay in the amplification circle, when the boss is going to smash down the amplification, you will be stunned. During this boss fight, the boss will drop about 6 amplifications before he enters his next phase. You want to make sure that you generally put the 6 amplifications in the same area so that everybody can run between them during the sonic phase. Sound cannon. You want to make sure that you are taking that sound cannon away from the party. During the sap cast, make sure you are spread out. Amplification, pulling the boss to the next marker. Also keep in mind, as a tank, the boss does cleave, so you do want to make sure that you are facing that boss away from the party, and as the party you want to make sure you are not in front of the boss. Sound cannon always faces away from the party. Don't forget to drain the amplifications. There are going to be bars above the amplification's head, and these bars show a charge on them. You want to make sure that you drain the amplification to keep it from filling. Careful those sound waves. The white circles on the ground are the sound waves. You want to make sure that you do not stand... Okay, because of where this amplifier was placed, we cannot tank the boss on either of those 2 markers, because the boss does extra damage the closer he is to an amplifier. Oh, great. Our group was delisted due to inactivity. I forgot to delist and relist. So, sound cloud, run inside of an amplifier circle. There's going to be 1 amplifier with a blue circle. Go into the blue circle. If you do not make it into the amplifier's blue circle, you will be one-shot. Well, even if you do survive, you'll have a dot that does tick for a lot of damage, and you'll probably die from that. So you always want to make sure you are inside of the blue circle during the blaring drop. Also, while you are inside of the blue circle, be careful not to get hit by any of the white circles. The white circles do also leave a dot on you. That ticks for a lot of damage. You want to make sure you are not hit by those either. Come on, boss. 43% left on the boss. Amplification, we're going over the red marker next. Echoing chant, be careful not to get hit by any of those white circles. Sound cannon, face the sound cannon away from the party. Spread out with the zaps. Amplification, move the boss to the next marker. And again, because of where the second amplification landed, we have to skip that marker and go to the last marker. You just generally want to make sure that Reverb is not too close to any of the amplifications. That's really your goal here. Sound cannon, face the sound cannon away from your party. If you see that the sound cannon guy cannot step away from the party, you do want to step left or right out of his sound cannon. In this case, the shaman had the sound cannon, and if he had stepped left, he would have taken out the left half of the raid. And if he had stepped right, he would have taken out the right half of the raid. So you want to generally make sure that you're watching where the guy is with that cannon and where he can go. We have 3% left on the boss. Faulty zap, spread out during faulty zap. Remember that you want to keep playing the same until the boss is dead. Don't ignore his mechanics.
Finally,
Terms and conditions may apply.
I thought that blowhard would never shut up. You have my thanks, champions.